As you can see, I only have one hand. To save the question, I was born without it. When I tell people I'm a goalie, they usually say like, wow, that's awesome, or how does that work with one hand? Well, there's a story behind this. Growing up in New Mexico, I was surprisingly around a lot of hockey. The town I lived in had an outdoor rink that I hope to play at when I get to New Mexico. And when hockey was on TV, I was really excited to watch. I was especially fascinated by the goalies, like the gear, the way they move, all of the things they needed to do, the fact that they could just take a shot and then not only just get up and keep going, but they seemed to like it. That was awesome to me. Who are these people and how can I be one of them? So when I expressed an interest to goaltending to other people, they said, "You're not big." Yes, they saw my body type as the most limiting factor to whether or not I could tend goal and not the fact that I have one hand. So that was kind of on hold. But I still played like ball hockey in the streets and at school. Growing up, I did a lot of other sports, and I also did music. I played soccer, basketball, baseball, for a very short time lacrosse, and also for a shorter time football and volleyball. And I liked doing all of those except soccer. But in the back of my mind, I still very desperately wanted to be a goalie. It didn't help that while I was playing those other sports, everyone saw me as having a physical disadvantage, which fair, but that meant they didn't really take me seriously, which meant I didn't really have as much fun playing competitively as I wanted to. It wasn't until my mission, yes, I'm a Mormon, when I had a lot of people around me who played hockey, because I served in North Dakota and also South Dakota and Minnesota. Actually, I was in Rapid City, South Dakota at this point, and there are 3 friends who were really close to me, and their names were Solly, Kyle, and Kyler. Obviously, Solly's a nickname. Kyle was my working partner, we called them companions, and Solly and Kyler were in charge of all the missionaries in Rapid City, and all 3 of them played hockey. So when I expressed to them that I really wanted to try goaltending, they said, "Do it." Whoa, I have a choice now. I'm an adult. I can just do things if I want. So after I got back home, my family had moved to Utah by that point. So I bought some gear and tried it out. And honestly, I loved it. From the first time on the ice, goaltending was my passion. And now for the question you really clicked on this video for. How do I do it with one hand? Well, I'm going to show you. I have my glove right here. But what's really interesting, the skin on this arm is actually really sensitive to things like sweat and leather, both of which are very common in a goalie glove. So I wear an ankle sock under my glove. I'm really lucky to have an elbow joint on this arm, which means I can do this. But also it means that I can strap my glove on without a prosthetic. And honestly, I like doing most things without a prosthetic. And because of the way the glove is strapped, I can just... This is taking longer than I thought it would. I just push my arm right into my glove, and voila. This does mean, however, that I'm very limited in glove positioning. When I share pictures on social media, a lot of goalies will say, "Hey, get your glove up. Why is your glove so low?" I'm sorry, but I'm just cursed with that. I've been trying to put my glove in a lot of really interesting positions to see what would work best and what is most comfortable for me, as you can see from this short montage. And honestly, I think I'll still be working on my glove position until I stop playing, which I don't plan to do anytime soon. Not only did I have to figure out how to wear my glove, but I also had to figure out what to do with my chest protector, because that has arm stuff. I don't know what you would call that. Protection? So my chest protector doesn't actually have a lot of removable things, but fortunately a bunch of the things around the elbow are removable. So this is it. It's very used and very old, but I still love it. And this is the left arm on it. So what I had to do was, as you can see here, I tied it closer to the chest so that I had more flexibility in my left arm. And I removed the elbow guard thing, what do you call that? And then just strapped everything as tight as it could go so that I could get it as high up on my arm as possible. But still, after I put my chest protector on, the arm still kind of goes a bit long. So I just push my jersey sleeve up under my chest protector, and that kind of holds it in place while I put my glove on. And then the whole contraption just fits together like a nice puzzle. Now before I go, I need to mention that I don't make these videos to inspire people. I just make these videos because I like making videos. But a lot of the time when I'll get on the ice, people say they're inspired by me. But actually, while I was in the locker room in California, you wouldn't see that in the California video because I don't film in locker rooms for obvious reasons. The guys who were in there were pretty interested in the fact that I could tend goal with one arm, and one of them actually asked for a picture so that he could share it with one of the classes he taught to let them know that they could do anything they put their mind to. And that got me thinking, what could I do? And honestly, what I'm saying here is, if you think that you can't do a thing because physical limitations or whatever, like yes, there are some legitimate cases, like it would be pretty hard to tend goal with no legs, but that's what sledge hockey's for. Honestly, there's no reason you can't do it. If you put your mind to it and you work hard enough, you find a way, you can do it. Thank you for watching.